Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and I'm going to be doing part 2 of my Flappy Bird series, where in the last episode I made, I guess, Flappy Bird, which is pretty obvious. And in today's episode we're going to be finishing, possibly, that Flappy Bird and really polishing it off to make it look like the real one, hopefully without copyright. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and we'll get on with the video. And I've made two more. I've had one more sprite called Cloud, and it's really just 6 different costumes, or as many costumes as you like, of different shaped clouds. Like, I've made 6 different shapes here. You can flip them, rotate them, any different cloud, as long as it looks good on the screen. And then for the obstacle, I've added 5 different costumes of different difficulties, from numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5, no, delete 5. So 4 different difficulties of 1, 2, 3, 4, of the tubes getting smaller, so it gets harder. So in the bird sprite, we need to make a new variable and call it dead with a question mark, which will basically tell us if the Flappy Bird is dead. So press that blue tick to remove it from the screen, and when green flag is clicked, set dead to 0. And then in the forever loop, put an if dead equals 0, and then put this change speed y inside, so that it'll only change the gravity if you are alive, and put the rest. And then change y by speed y, and put the point direction at the very end. Now put if touching obstacles and remove this stop all, we don't need it anymore. And put if touching obstacles or touching edge. This is very important because you don't want to be able to touch the ceiling and still survive. Or if you want it, then that's fine. If touching obstacle or touching edge, then set dead to 1 and then broadcast death. A new message. So right now this is just telling us when the Flappy Bird has died on the ground or to the obstacle. So I would say now I have 3 costumes on the bird, which are actually the 3 official costumes of Flappy Bird. So if you want to go and draw some on Scratch, I just took these from some random image, then sure, go for it. But name them Fly 1, Fly 2, and Fly 3. One with the wing up, middle, and down. So repeat 3. So switch costume to Fly 2 over that. Then repeat 3. Set brightness effect to 100. And then wait 0.15 seconds. And then set brightness effect to 100. Set brightness effect to 0. And wait another 0.15 seconds. So basically what this is doing is that when we die, then it'll flash. So if we touch the ground, it'll flash, which is really cool, but the problem is it keeps flashing. We're not gonna restart. So then after that, set dead to 0. And then set level to 1. Oh, we don't have level. Set score to 0. And then make a new variable and call it level for all sprites. Then set level to 1. So basically this is just resetting it once we've died. Then in motion, put it point in direction 90 and set y to 0. And then set speed y to 0. And then set size to 40, which is what I like. Okay, so let's test this out. So basically when we start, we can move around and go through the obstacles. But there's only one problem. When we die, the obstacles don't stop moving. We do go back to the beginning, but we need the obstacles to stop moving. So go to the obstacle sprite and select the first costume for now, so it's not too hard. And then go to the when I start as a clone forever loop, then put an if dead equals 0 around all of this. And then put if dead equals 1, then simply wait 1 second and then delete this clone. And put that separately. Don't put it inside the if. And then we need to go down a bit and just set x to 281, which I thought I had here. Oh well, who cares? Now we need to go and set the levels. So when green flag is clicked, forever set level to floor, which basically rounds it down, of score divided by 10. And then add 1. So basically this means that if our score is 10, the level will be 2. So if it's 5, it's 1. So basically, every 10 score you get in the game, the level will go up. Then you need to switch costume to the level. So this should make it harder and harder and harder. So let's test it out. So you can see right now it's pretty easy. And as I keep going, when I reach 10, then it should get a bit smaller. And you can see the clouds in the background. We're going to program the cloud next. So now you can see the tubes are getting smaller. For every 10 that I go, the tube is switching to the next costume and getting thinner and thinner. So we'll see as you get to 20, it'll become hard. It'll become smaller. You can see now it's definitely smaller than the beginning. Okay, so now let's work on programming the clouds in the background, really just polishing it off. So right now the cloud has no programming. So put a when green flag clicked and they hide. Then a forever loop, go to back layer, and then create clone of myself under it. And then set a new variable called cloud speed for this sprite only. And then set cloud speed to pick random minus 0.3 to minus 0.6, which is what I found is best. And then wait, pick random 5 to 15 seconds. And then when I start as a clone, you want to show, because then you won't be able to see any clouds. And then switch costume to anything random. So if you have 6 costumes like I do, then you switch costume to pick random 1 to 6. So this is all very random, which is good because clouds are very random. And then go to X 240 and then pick random minus 50 to 180, which means it'll be within the top of the screen. Then put another forever loop, a go to back layer here, and then change X by cloud speed. And one more thing, if X position is less than what I found is best, which is for my cloud size minus 250, then simply delete this clone. And that should be our Flappy Bird finished so far. We might be adding some more, and I know you guys really want to finish this series, so let's just test this out. You can see there's a cloud moving from the top. That's pretty neat. There's a different shaped cloud, and they're all moving at different speeds, which looks nice. And you can see when I get to level 10, then the level will go up a tiny bit, and I'll start getting a bit harder for me, and the tubes will get smaller. I want to see if I can reach a high level. So this is a pretty fun game to play, and you know probably how to add more levels by changing the costumes and adding more randoms, or you can add more cloud sprites, or even change it to something like Flappy Cat or Flappy Tiger. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and this might be a third series, but don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you in the next one.